Hey guys, it's Brandon. I'm going to show you what is going on inside of a Fluval G3 today. This one I just cleaned last weekend, so everything should be pretty nice inside of it. But I'm still going to show you kind of what's going on with it. So let's get started here. First thing we're going to do is unplug the filter. Now it's unplugged. We're going to close the valve on the aqua stop. Then we're going to release the in and out take. With the G3, there's a lever here. I'll be able to show you a little bit better when I pull the whole thing out of here. The hoses disattach from the top. You can set those aside now that the water is completely stopped flowing, and we can pull the whole thing out. Now, it's not very often you actually need to pull the entire filter out, because this filter is set up for easier maintenance, meaning that in this top cover here you have two zones. This is your mechanical filtration and this is your chemical filtration that you can pull out without having to remove the entire filter from your tank. But I am going to pull the whole thing open and show you what's going on inside this bad boy. Welcome to where a lot of the magic of cleaning filtration happens. I do it a lot in my bathtub because it is easy to keep everything in here clean and away from everything else. Alright, let's go ahead and show what is happening inside of this filter. On the outside here we have, this is the valve that opens and closes the aqua stop to allow water in and water out. So we're going to open that, and then this is the lever that locks in the aqua stop. So that is unlocked, that is locked, and it won't really work. If it is unlocked, it won't let you open the aqua stop to let water in and out and create a mess. It kind of keeps you from screwing up. Inside the main cover here, we have, on this side, we have the mechanical filtration, which is going to be your filter that can flow through. Over here is your chemical filtration. And this is your primer. This pushes down and allows the system to feed from your tank and pull water into the filter. These release. A simple click to the left unlocks them. Thinky. And then you can pull these tubes out. Inside of here, this is your first filter. It twists into the top of that. We can set that aside real fast. Now this, Thinky, you're going to get wet. This is your main filter. It is in the bottom of this canister here. So we can pull that out. Water will go in the top here and then exit through the sides, trapping all your debris on the inside of that. Set that there. Pull out the second canister, the second part. This one is in here with clips. So push this. Pull it off. There is nothing inside of this one, whereas this, it's all the primer functions. So we can set those aside. And inside of here is this black canister. This black canister is going to be your ammo carb or any of your the chemical filtration. And these canisters can be refilled. There's a lip here that you can open the rubber part of this. And you can see on my ammo carb, I have inside of that. I have ammo carb and Purigen. The Purigen additive removes nitrates. So that is already cleaned from this weekend, so I can set that aside. Set that aside and set that over here too. So now here is a open filter, still full of water. So let's see. Yeah, we're still in focus. That's nice. The sides of this filter open up. There are 4 metal clips. Once these open up, the whole thing lifts off. Underneath here is pretty cool. I'll show you how, see these clips? They twist and then have a angled riser here. So as they twist, they pull down into the filter and push this rim against your gasket. Underneath here, you have your electroconductivity probes. This measures how much electricity is flowing through the water and kind of shows you a general health of the water with those numbers. There are plastic parts around these 2 titanium probes. Try not to touch the probes with your hands, as the oils will kind of screw up the reading. Down here, I'll hold this with one hand. Inside of here is your impeller. This whole thing twists to the left and pops off and pops off. And then, set that down for a second. So there's your impeller ceramic shaft and your impeller cover. And this rubber boot, I think, stays on that and just goes into that. So we can set those aside. Don't lose or break your ceramic shaft, because you very much need that. Inside of here, Sinky, is the impeller, which easily comes out. See, Sink? That's the impeller. It's a magnet with plastic attached to it. This is a 1-piece impeller. Some of them are a couple different pieces. This is one. Set that aside. And when you do clean this out, make sure to get all the gunk out of this whole area. All the way down here, there is make sure the tube is intact here. That removes air from this area and makes it so the impeller is not ever just drawing air. That little doodad there, I didn't see that last time. I'm not really sure what that is. It's a little twisty thingy. Huh, I don't know. So that's what I know of the top cover so far. So that's pretty easy to clean. It does look like this pops out of here. I haven't dismantled any more than this on the head unit yet. I'm sure one day I will just get it all cleaned up. But as for right now, it's in good shape. Set that to the side. Alright, now we have the rest of the media basket here. This part pops off. All this does was held the 2 canisters and then directed water from the canisters down to the biomedia and then out to the tank. So that's pretty easy little part there. In the G3, there is 2 media baskets, and in these media baskets I have Fluval bio blocks, or these are the, what are they called? They're biomedia basically. So this is where your bacteria, your beneficial bacteria, is living and growing. Do not rinse this media with fresh water, as it will kill or rinse off all the good bacteria. You want to leave that in here. So if there is a lot of debris and nastiness inside of this basket, what you can do is as you lift it out, see you still have water in there, you kind of give it a little bit of a shake to rinse it off a little bit. And then you can also do that with the first basket. But you don't want to rinse it any more than that. Alright, now we can dump out the water in the bottom here. I'll show you that it is a real nice deep filter, holds a lot of water. And you can see your gasket here as well. Your gasket has a north, which is a part that shows you exactly where it needs to be lined up. Last time I cleaned this filter, I did lubricate this gasket as well with silicone grease. It is a kitchen safe silicone grease that I took a napkin and I ran it. I pulled the gasket through the napkin to get lube it up all the way around. Don't use, please don't use petroleum-based lubricants like, I can't even remember what it's called. But use kitchen safe silicone grease. Because if you use anything else, a lot of times it'll make that rubber expand, and then it works really well for a little while, but after a couple weeks, that rubber will go back to original size, and it will start to leak because it shrunk back to where it needed to be, so everything will kind of lose its set, and you'll start having leaks, and it's just bad. So yeah, that's what's going on inside of a Fluval G3. When I put all this back together, I'm just going to do a quick rinse of all my other parts, not my biomedia. Going to do a quick rinse, make sure they're all good and flowing and everything else. It's pretty exciting, huh, Sinky? Pretty darn exciting. Alright, well, thanks guys.